Everybody, I'm Mary Hart.
And I'm Ron Hendren. Soul singer Marvin Gaye, whose career spanned over 25 years, including the birth of the Motown sound to the 80s, was shot to death yesterday in Los Angeles.
69-year-old Marvin Gaye Sr. was taken to police headquarters in downtown Los Angeles last night after being booked on suspicion of murder in the death of his son. Marvin Gaye was visiting his parents' home here in Los Angeles. There was a family argument. The singer was shot in the chest. A little while later, Marvin Gaye died.
Armed himself with a handgun and fired several shots, wounding Marvin Gaye Jr. Marvin Gaye Jr. was taken to California Hospital, where he was pronounced dead from gunshot wounds at 1 o'clock this afternoon.
What can I say? It is a tragedy. I love Marvin, and I'm very sorry what happened.
Family and friends were shocked and wept openly in the wake of the killing, and a crowd gathered in front of the Gaye home. Police say the singer and his father started arguing over insurance matters Saturday night, resuming the argument Sunday. Marvin Gaye Sr. is expected to be arraigned sometime this week.
Sexual healing brought Marvin Gaye back to the top after years of personal and professional problems. He risked everything to make it work.
Had it not been received the way it was, I imagine I would have been through in this business as a recording artist.
The risk paid off. The song became a major hit and won him his first 2 Grammy Awards. Pride and Joy in 1963 brought him his first big national audience. Before that, most of his experience had been singing in the choir of his father's church in Washington, D.C., and as a studio drummer and singer. His career took off during the 60s, and in his professional highs were followed by personal lows, 2 marriages, drug problems, and finally bankruptcy and exile in Europe. It appeared for a while that his career was over, but Gaye believed otherwise.
My blessings actually outweigh all of the negative things that have occurred in my life, and it's that fact that probably makes me happiest of all. I know somebody up there loves me.
Unfortunately, today is April 1st, and this is actually the day that Marvin Gaye was unalive. We thought beloved father. April 1st, and today is the day that Marvin Gaye was unalived by his father. This was the last sit down that I think they interviewed together, but really and truly, this video is to take away not only the body motion, the body language, but the energy Marvin's father gave.
Welcome home, Marvin. I'm glad, always glad to see you. How you feeling?
Fine. Well, you look fine. Oh, fine.
How it feels to be back home now?
Feels good.
Good. Yeah.
Feels good.
Did you tell me you put on a wonderful show last night, concert?
Well, it was fun. It was fun. When I got started, it was fun. You have to feel good. I felt good when I came out. People make you feel good.
It's a prevalent in for as words of people saying and prophecies and things like that. They predicting that you are going from this phase of your life into something else, and I think it's more or less to derive this opinion or this philosophy from your album or what's going on. Also, the picture on that album, it does somewhat have a tendency to make people believe that you some type of, maybe will go into the religious world, something like that. I often wonder sometimes, now I have a feeling too that you are headed for something other than in the entertainment world. Do you ever can you ever hear the beat of the distant drums or something that would lead you into something other when you feel like you're tired of this world and go into something that, in that phase of life?
Distant drums. No, I do feel it. I don't know. That's kind of tough. I think I try to get the feeling or make myself feel like whatever I'm to be used for, I'm prepared.
It will happen in its time.
Yeah.
for you. I won't tell you why, because I didn't want them to break you up. And the only thing I could see and visualize my boy on the stretcher the first time somebody hits you, carrying you out. Remember you told me when you trained with them somewhere, they thought they hit. I said, well, they naturally be easy on you. I said, well, wait till those opponents come in there. You remember me saying that?
No, I can take it, you know. I did good. I went through a month at Eastern Michigan, and they're a pretty tough bunch of guys up there, and we hit every day. You know?
They really did. They hit you.
Like, if a guy's stronger than you, if you're a little quicker, then you can negate his strength somewhat, and it goes like that. So, you know, I had the mentality to really play the game. That's why I never really got hurt, you know. But I could have played.
I'll never forget the day when you left home. You got in that station wagon with Mr. Harvest Fickle, and you bumped your knee on the door, looking up to tell me goodbye. And I went to you goodbye, and that's when you left home and things began to move there. You went through a period of, I guess, little hardships, which is a part of a person's bring them up and a part of their, you know, building them up. And finally, when your first record seemed to me, I was surprised along the way. I said, here's a dream come true. I had a lot of dreams about you, and I saw it, didn't you? And then after a year, he's doing the very thing which he told me he would do with that form of training. I'll never forget that picture, you getting in that car. You'll be surprised the feeling that the parents have when they see their children leaving, going out in the world, not knowing. And then those days, you know, juvenile delinquency was prevalent all over the nation. And the only thing we can get this feeling, oh, I hope you don't go anywhere and get into trouble. So we had to live with that. And by you not getting into trouble, that was a great burden off your mother and our minds and our hearts. And I'm going to give to you now, before these cameras and for these people, I think you're one for myself. As long as I know you have a humble mind, and as long as you know there's a God upstairs, you can call on him and respect the people. I think you're a really wonderful person. I'm going to give that to you as my son. And I'm proud of you, I really am.